left hands in the dough fully pot. Sticky fingers, palm looking, the block stay hot. Cyrax, shadow boxing, swinging at the air, undefeated in delusion. Reality don't care, Jupiter creeping, got the whole crew shook. Predator rhymes, got a band from the book. Josh Block got the hill, bottle in his clutch. Captain of a ship that's been sinking too much. Over Navy rattling, can't step to the throne. Worry, drop the mic, let them reap what they've sown.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. I'm sure a lot of you have heard by now, but 3 days ago, some of the best news in the Cyrax universe we've heard in a long time came out. Our favorite thing ever to happen happened for a third time. Cyrax got his Xbox bricked. So right here we have the clip of him realizing that he's fallen for the same trick for a third time, only, 48 hours after he made a video talking about how he was the cat and we were the mouse. He was so much smarter and he was 5 steps ahead all of the trolls. And then, he puts another USB stick into something he shouldn't have. So let's take a look at him figuring out that his Xbox is kaput. And then from there, we'll go on to watch his rage-filled rants and all the other streams that he put up not long after everything went down. You can really see him cycle through all the stages of grief about this Xbox.
Test this out, see if this works. Right here is the JTAG Xbox USB. I am recording this in case something happens.
So the fact that he would even say, I'm recording this in case something happens, that means that to a certain extent, you're worried that something might happen. So why even take the risk, Cyrax?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it into my key slot here right in front. See? Kill stick. It was a motherfucking kill stick.
You fooled me, we can't get fooled again.
See, if you were not a person who'd had multiple Xboxes bricked, you wouldn't even know that quickly that that's what happened. Like, it would take you a minute. You'd be like, hey, why isn't it turning on? Hey, wait a minute, what's going on? He knows instantly because this shit has happened to him so many times, but he just physically is incapable of learning.
Now guess what? I'm turning on. Will not turn on.
Oh no, not the server! The server got nuked! The server!
And I'm tapping the button. So yeah, your boy lied.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him again. One more down. He is not allowed to have technology. I mean, I hope the community keeps doing this until this man is down to like a yo-yo and an abacus. Like, I don't want him to have a calculator. I don't want him to have a Kindle Fire. None of it. Absolutely nothing. Not even like the most remote technology. But so if it seemed like he was like kind of calm while that was happening, I think it's because the realization just took a couple of minutes to set in. Because this next clip that we're going to go to here, he is definitely having a much more, let's say, intense reaction.
That includes the Council of 8, that includes William Glory Hole and WordBoi, Music Biz Marty. All y'all need to leave me alone.
Leave Brittany alone!
I am not your goddamn fucking cash cow. To be honest, I'm getting fucking fed up with the bullshit, dude. I'm seriously getting fucking tired of it. My family's tired of it, I'm tired of it, my friends are sick of it. Every one of you for the last 8 years needs to leave me alone. I'm not a goddamn fucking cash cow, and go the fuck somewhere else and do something else for a goddamn changing their damn lives, dude. It's fucked up. Y'all sit here and say that, oh, well, if I was a goddamn... Let me ask you this, if I really... Then why didn't the goddamn cops arrest me when I showed them every single fucking thing that went down? I showed them all of the fucking evidence. I was completely 100% transparent. I showed them the screenshots, I showed them the videos, I showed them everything, dude. I showed them everything. I did not hide nothing. And every single time I showed them, I showed fucking detectives, I showed FBI.
Cyrax, the only time that you've really shown everything was on some of Music Biz Marty's old streams, and we really wish you hadn't.
I even showed Adult Protective Services. And every one of them says the same thing, that I am not a and that you motherfuckers need to leave alone. Making it hard for me to make a goddamn living? I'm sick of it, man. Breaking my shit, all so you can get a laugh.
You know what's funny? People are actually making somebody like, say, Nova have a hard time making a living because whenever he gets a new job, people call the job and they tell the job that he's a PDF file, which I think is pretty funny and they should continue doing if he ever gets a job again. But you, Cyraxx, nobody's making it hard for you to make a living because the things that they're interrupting you doing wouldn't result in you making any money anyway. At one point, you were selling CDs. I think you made like $6 in the entire time you were doing it. So it's not like you're getting minimum wage jobs and then people are calling and doxing you or something like that. You don't have a living for us to interrupt. We couldn't if we tried.
And this whole show, the fucking homeless arc shit, it needs to stop. This homeless arc shit, just me being homeless ain't gonna motherfucking happen.
So I have a theory about the reason he's freaking out about the homeless arc so bad now. If you pay close attention to Cyraxx, in the past, whenever he seems to be coming to a conclusion himself, but he doesn't quite want to believe it yet, he starts like freaking out about it on stream. So I've noticed in the past, like if there's a buddy troll and he's just starting to figure out that they're a buddy troll, he'll be like, "They're not catfishing me. They're not a buddy troll. They're my friend. I've known them for 10 years." Like he starts snapping out about it, and it's more like he's trying to convince himself than he's trying to convince us. And I want to say the last 5 or 6 streams in a row, he's been screaming about how he's not going to be homeless and we need to stop talking about the homeless arc. Well, we've all been talking about the homeless arc for like a very long time now, but he's only latched onto it recently. And after his fight with Sally and Ed the other night, I think that there might be something going on behind the scenes that's making him nervous that he might actually end up homeless soon. So that's just something to keep an eye out for.
This whole homeless arc shit, y'all need to knock that shit off, dude.
You know, he wonders why he can't make any money doing any of this. Other than just being a PDF file, he just sucks at it. Like, 10 years of streaming and you never learned to turn your ringer off during a stream?
I'm not a bad guy. I am not a villain. I am not your goddamn motherfucking cash cow, dude. I'm a human fucking being. I demand and I deserve to be treated like a goddamn human, bro. I'm a regular ass dude. Yo, Heather, what up? Yo, Heather, I've been messaging you lately, girlie. I'm just wondering, like, what's going on, because I haven't heard from you in a while. I hope you're doing all right.
So 2 things. One, I didn't like how passive-aggressive that was. He was like, "Oh yeah, haven't heard from you in a while. What's going on?" Like, that just felt really gross to me. You know, keep doing that, Chance. Women love when you get a little bit aggressive with them and you get a little pissy with them about the fact that they haven't been communicating with you. That's definitely a winning strategy. And second of all, another Heather? What the fuck, dude? Thing with him and the Heathers is like, it's like Spider-Man and the Goblins. Like, you know, the Green Goblin gets killed and then the Hobgoblin shows up and the new Goblin. I'm not up on Spider-Man comics right now, but I think there's like a red and a gold Goblin and shit. My point being, every time that one of the Heathers disappears from Chance's life, another one comes out of the woodwork to just make him miserable. It's so funny.
You know what I deserve? To live my goddamn fucking life in peace and to do my goddamn job as a music artist and a content creator. That's what I fucking deserve. I am sick to death of people saying, "Oh, you deserve suffering. You're this, you're that." Well, I don't deserve this shit. I didn't deserve to have 3 different Xboxes bricked. I didn't deserve to have my computer fucked up. I didn't deserve to have my music stolen, to have my videos stolen, to have all my YouTube channels that I've built over the years to be shut down. I did not deserve that in any way, shape, or form. You know what I deserve? Success. To be able to do something with my life. Because let me tell y'all right now, I am not going to be homeless. Not gonna be homeless, motherfuckers. That ain't gonna happen. I'm not out here doing the shit y'all claim I'm doing. I'm not out here abusing my family. I'm not out here talking to little fucking kids. I'm not out here doing the shit y'all think I'm doing. I'm really not. I'm not out here doing that shit. Every one of y'all little trolls on the internet that makes videos about me, yeah, you can thank me for your goddamn careers, because I made every one of you motherfuckers. I own the troll community. I am your god, motherfuckers. I am your daddy.
So that's just the craziest peak delusion that I've ever heard, and I would actually make an argument that it goes the other way. See, Cyraxx's own streams only get like 8, 9, 10 people looking at them, and it's really mostly just people either trolling him or archiving the info to get it out there to other people. So, without the trolls, nobody would know who Cyraxx was. The only reason that he ever blew up in the first place is because people making fun of him made long-form videos about him, revealing lots of personal information about him, and adding commentary. He's trying to say, that the trolls have only got successful accounts because of him, but I think it's vice versa. He's always talking about how famous he is and how he's like internationally recognized. The only reason that that's true is because the trolls get your content out to way more people than you ever could.
I am the reason why you even got a job. You should be thanking me. You should be treating me with respect.
I also don't know how much he thinks that commentary channels are making off of him. But I would imagine, I mean, I can only speak for myself, but I would imagine that even the channels that are way, way bigger than mine, people who have like 80, 90,000, 100,000 plus followers, most of these people work day jobs. Like most of the big commentary channels that I follow have mentioned their day job. I know Swamp Dweller Live is like a touring musician. Like most people won't really dox themselves so they don't say what they do, but like I feel like he thinks we're making life-changing amounts of money doing this. Like I'm just starting out, so I'm sure that there's people who are making like a good chunk of change, but I don't think that people are walking into work and being like, "Hey, I'm turning in my resignation. I'm sorry. I just make more money, talking shit on Cyrax than this salary."
Because if it wasn't for me, none of you motherfuckers out here on the internet would even have a goddamn fucking job to begin with. I made you, not the other way around. And if you think it's the other way around, you're delusional, and I demand your goddamn respect, motherfuckers. I demand your fucking respect, because I am the reason why you have a goddamn... You can't handle me, because I am the realest motherfucker on the goddamn internet. Because I'm the motherfucker that don't hide shit. I tell the truth like it is, and I don't pull no goddamn punches. I don't beat around the bush, I tell it like it fucking is. But y'all can't handle the truth, can you?
So after a good 10 minutes of him ranting and raving like that, the stream cuts off, and then the next clip that comes out of him is, well, it's a very different vibe. And I should note, by the way, that even though the vibe is different, the shirt is not. The shirt has been around for like 4 days now.
What up, y'all? So, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm sick of all the fake motherfuckers out there, man. Like, I really am. Like, I'm sick of all the fake-ass fucking supporters, dude. Like, it's total bullshit. Like, to that Heather chick that came in pretending to be a fucking supporter, what's wrong with you? If you want to be a supporter, be a supporter. Don't be a fucking troll.
Yo, so the Heather arc is over already? I thought maybe we were going to get a Heather 3 arc, but man, that was like the quickest turnaround time of any of them.
That's fucked up. Like, that is seriously fucked up. But to my old lady, Josh, I love you.
Wait, I thought this new Heather was the old lady. I'm so lost in the goblin lore right now. It's developing too fast. I thought this new Heather was this troll girlfriend that he had, but apparently there was a fake Heather and there's a troll girlfriend. Oh man, this is just... All the 40-year-old dudes who are catfishing Cyrax need to coordinate with one another better. There's like too much going on right now for me to keep up.
But for all y'all fake trolls, I can't love or respect any of y'all, man. Like, to my old lady that's probably watching this right now, to Josh, I love you, and I'm glad you're in my life. You know this. We've talked about this. But for all y'all kids out there, man, that be out here pretending to be a fan just to get whatever, just to fuck me over, like, that's bullshit, dude. Like, I don't need fake fans. I need real fans, real supporters. And I can already hear the comments already with the trolls. Oh, you don't have any real fans or real supporters. Actually, I do. Just half y'all motherfuckers gatekeep my shit.
The way that he was like, I can already hear the fake comments. It's like there's a tiny little voice deep in the back of his brain that's yelling logic at him, just being like, Chance, you don't have any real supporters, Chance. They're not real. It's another troll. Don't put that USB in your Xbox. But like the big voice in the front of his head is like, no, that's bullshit. I'm sure this USB is the one that's gonna like just put all the games on my Xbox and make it cooler. And I'm sure this fake woman is the one that's gonna just actually like me and want to come to my house and, cook for me and do everything I want all the time. Like, there is a little voice of logic that's been like planted in the back of his head. He just fucking ignores it.
So that the real fans can't actually see the content and the videos or hear the music that they want to hear from me. That's the whole issue right there. Because my shit gets stolen, get ripped off of, and the real fans aren't able to hear or see the shit they want to hear or see. Like, it's fucked up. Like, I'm out here trying to do my fucking job as a music artist, as a content creator, and ultimately as a clothing line brand owner. I'm out here trying to do my job to make an honest fucking living. I don't like lashing out. I don't like dealing with troll shit. It's fucking stupid. It's dumb. Like, I get why people say that I'm a lolcow. Okay, I get it. In y'all's eyes, I'm a lolcow, whatever. But that doesn't mean I shouldn't be able to do my fucking job as a music artist or as a fucking content creator, Like, it's fucked up. Like, I just don't get it, dude. Like, I'm out here trying to make an honest living for myself. Like, a legitimate honest living. I'm not even out here trying to fuck with nobody, bro. I'm really not. Like, where y'all get off thinking that I'm out here doing this and that? I'm not, bro. I'm really not. Like, and it's really starting to get to the point where it's starting to take a toll on my mental health with the way y'all trolls do shit.
It's amazing that after the deterioration that we have witnessed over the past, decade now, that he's saying that he thinks it's just now starting to take a toll on his mental health.
It's fucked up. Like, I want to have good mental health. I want to be around for a long time, not a little while. Like, I want to be around for a long time. Like, and I still have a chance to redeem myself, bro. I still have a shot to make a good living.
Call me crazy. I don't think there's redemption for PDFs. I think it's like one of those one and done things. You do it one time, you do that thing forever. Or you are that thing forever, at least. Even if you never do it again, you fucking did that thing, Cyrax. There's nothing that can take that back. Your intention was there. You did that thing. And on top of that, just to throw some stats at you, when I was doing my associate's degree, I took a lot of statistics-related criminal justice classes, and let's just say the type of crime that Cyrax was accused of having done, the sting that he got caught in, that type of behavior has the highest recidivism of any type of crime that you commit ever. It's higher than theft, it's higher than robbery, it's higher than financial crimes, it's higher than physical crimes like assaults and fighting, it's higher than DUIs and DWIs. The only thing that's at the very top of the pyramid with it is the use of hyper-addicted drugs. It is the absolute top of the pyramid. So even the stats are against him. Even if he did try to change his own behavior, which he's never done, all he does is dodge the issue, say he never did it, say that he did do it, but it doesn't count because it wasn't a real kid and it was other people's faults. But even if he did ever take responsibility, I'm sorry, Cyrax, the odds are against you, man. The vast majority of the world is always going to look at you as that thing that you did, and they should, because the odds are stacked that you're going to try to do it again.
I still have a real shot at trying to make a real living for myself, and I want that to happen for myself. So why a lot of y'all trolls feel like I don't deserve this shit is beyond me, bro. It's fucking ridiculous. Y'all hanging on to something that old for so long, it's stupid. What's the point in hanging on to the past? You never learn anything from the past.
Wait, no, that's completely not true at all. Literally, there's a famous quote, I think it's by the poet George Santayana. He says, and I might be butchering it here, but it's those who forget the past are doomed to repeat it. It's really convenient that he's well, the past isn't even important, so we should all just forget it anyway. No, you're supposed to learn the lessons of history to make sure that you don't fall into the same pitfalls again. But Cyrax is literally saying you can't learn from the past, so you might as well just forget it. I guess that's super convenient when you have a past that everyone hates you for.
By hanging on to it. If you keep hanging on to the past, you're gonna be stuck in the past. Plain and simple. Why y'all feel like you have to keep me fucking held in the dark is beyond me. It's fucking stupid. It's dumb.
Because we saw you in direct sunlight during the low T incident, and it was terrifying.
Bro, I'm just out here trying to do my job, spend time with my old lady, and, live my life, dude. All I'm trying to do, I'm just out here trying to do my job, spend my time with my fucking girlfriend, and hang out, dude. That's all I'm trying to do. I ain't out here trying to be on some stupid fuck shit, dude. I'm genuinely just out here trying to make a living off my shit. That's it. Hey, Zeon, that depends on you, bro. That all depends on you, dog. All depends on you. If you come up to my door and you knock on my door and you act like an asshole, then no, I'm not going to answer it. But if you approach it with respect, if you approach my house with 100% respect like I would do for you, then yeah.
You have to treat the house on Lloyd Street like it's a monastery. You have to show up bearing gifts and candles and stuff. What about that decrepit ramshackle house would demand respect?
More than likely, I would come outside and talk to you and be like, hey, what's good? But I wouldn't sit there and, answer the door if you're being a total fucking dick. Because in order to get respect, you gotta give respect. 100%. In order to get respect, you gotta fucking give respect, man. And that's what y'all don't realize. If y'all start treating me like a human fucking being, like, and this is what pisses me off. Half y'all trolls don't even have the decency to approach me like a human being in my fucking messages, dude.
So this is just another bullshit argument from Cyrax. He's acting like he's Tinkerbell and Peter Pan, and if we all just believe hard enough, then like he'll be able to fly around and do all his magic, you know? Like if all of a sudden today we start being nice to Cyrax, he's gonna show up wearing a suit with a full head of hair. You know, all the scabs will fall off, and like it has nothing to do with that. We are not responsible for his behavior based on our reaction to his behavior. It's a cause and effect. He does shit and then we react. It's not, you know, we treat him a certain way so then he has no choice but to be a scab picking PDF. It makes no sense. It's completely backwards.
Half y'all don't want to do that shit. Y'all want to sit here and pop off at the mouth. And that's what's so fucked up. Like, if y'all just sit down and approach me like a human fucking being and actually talk to me like a normal person and like a normal human being, then y'all would get a totally different side of me. You really would. Like, you would actually see that I'm not on that fuck shit. I'm not on that lash out all the time shit. Y'all would see that if you approach me like a normal human and talk to me like I'm a human fucking being, instead of like the way y'all do, every one of y'all would get a different version of me that's actually normal, calm, collected. You know, you wouldn't get this, you know, rage-filled person. You would actually see somebody that's actually intelligent, that actually knows what they're talking about, that can actually articulate shit in a proper manner. It's stupid shit, man. It's dumb. Like, it's genuinely dumb. Like, I wouldn't go up to you and approach you with disrespect. Even if you did something fucked up, I wouldn't approach you with disrespect. I would approach you like a human being.
Cyrax, the quote-unquote trolls and the things that you've done that you would consider to be disrespectful, which really is just them holding you accountable for your actions, but whatever, just even in the way that he framed that argument, he never approaches those people with respect. He literally, like, wishes death upon them and their families. There's never been a situation where Cyrax, you know, takes the moral high ground and turns the other cheek. Absolutely not.
With respect and be like, yo, what's up? Like, I got a problem with you, we need to fucking talk, homie. Like, I would hit you with respect. I wouldn't sit there and be like, oh, you're a piece of shit, you're this, you're that. No. Even if I have a problem with you, I approach you with respect. I give you my respect right off rip. Even if you don't deserve it, I still give my respect to those, even though they don't deserve it. When I approach somebody to talk to them, even if I don't like them, and I know they did something fucked up, I still approach them with the utmost respect, because I expect respect in return. But half y'all motherfuckers around here going, oh, no you don't, no you don't. Oh, really, I don't? Which actually, no, wait, you're right. Not everybody I show respect to. You know, there are certain people that I will not show respect to for a good reason.
He literally can't string two thoughts together. He's saying the exact opposite now of what he said not 30 seconds ago.
People like William Gloryhole, WordBoi, people like Music Biz Marty, those guys, I refuse to show respect to.
You guys remember the guy in, I think it was Billy Madison, that he's got hanging in his living room? He's got the list of his enemies with, like, the rifle hanging up there with it. Cyrax has that, but it's like he has to keep extending the frame because he has to keep adding people to it. It gets longer every year.
They are the ones that put me in this fucked up situation that I'm in. Therefore, they do not deserve my respect. But all y'all other trolls that came in afterwards, yeah, y'all deserve my respect. I'm not gonna sit there and act like y'all did something that y'all didn't do. Like, if you're a fucking troll and you're coming in, you know, for the first time, I'll still show you respect, because y'all aren't the ones that put me in that position.
So there's a cutoff date for the respect. If you've been a troll longer than a certain period of time, then you lose his respect. But if you're like a new troll, you start with it. I don't want it. How do I lose it? Is there a way I can I accelerate the process? Can I, like, waive my right to Chance's respect? It pretty much just goes on like this for another couple minutes, so I'm not going to subject you guys to the repetitiveness, but he's been through, like, all the stages of grief. There's been bargaining, there's been anger, there's been denial, he's been all over the board, but the important thing to remember is he's down another Xbox. They did it again. He's not allowed to have one, and I can't wait to see how he entertains himself. I'm sure it's just going to be more ranting streams because he literally has nothing to do. So I'm thrilled to see it. Couldn't be happier. And that's going to be it for today. So if you guys like the content, please like and subscribe. We'll be back again next time Cyrax puts out anything worth talking about, which is almost nonstop because it's always meltdowns with this guy. But until next time, you guys have a good day.